Blessings, greetings, one and all. Welcome to my first podcast, Word Sound. This is based on my book, No Limitations, Divine Teachings, which will be available at some point in 2021. I'm saying March, I'm putting it out there. So it should be available in March 2021. What shall be today shan't be tomorrow. Banish thy thoughts of pain and sorrow, and bless the day for a better tomorrow. Sometimes a change is as good as a rest, and sometimes things happen for the best. Sometimes we know what we want from inside, but to the outside world we want to hide. Sometimes we are afraid to make that step, afraid to make a move into new depths. We are too afraid to take a stand to make that leap. Sometimes we are awake, but we are still asleep. So this is how we go through life, and in years to come we will ask ourselves why. Was it because we did not give enough, or maybe we were afraid to give too much, afraid to put ourselves first? But in life you have to immerse. Sometimes we can see things in colours of grey, and this is how we live day to day. We hold back from achieving more, too afraid to open that door, too afraid to take a chance, and throughout life this is the tune we dance. Sometimes we may think we have settled for best, not realizing that we have settled for less. We have to look for the silver lining, or forever our hearts shall be pining for the things that will set our souls on fire like our wildest dreams, our heart's desire. And if it means to get up and start anew, then we owe it to ourselves to stay true. So we have to first remember that we are spiritual beings having an earthly experience. I think people forget this important fact that we are first spiritual, and our spirit is contained in our human body. All the experiences we go through whilst living on earth are human experiences, and sometimes we may have many obstacles and hurdles to overcome. And these are just a testament to our character, the strengthening of our inner self. For our outer body houses our inner temple. I'm going to say that one more time. Our outer body houses our inner temple. Our past does not define who we are today. If things go wrong today, doesn't mean that things will go wrong tomorrow or even next week. No, it doesn't. But yesterday can still have an impact on today. Confusing, I know. But let's just say you lost your job yesterday. Now your mind has automatically gone into worry mode. Straight away your mind has already started to gravitate towards the negativity of losing your job. Now, it doesn't even matter if you liked the job. Your mind will straight away throw a million questions your way. How are you going to pay your bills, support your children, live in the lifestyle that you are accustomed to? The negative thoughts will consume you, and from those negative thoughts, that feeling of fear will be released. Now, once fear has a grip, you may have trouble eating or even sleeping, as what you really fear is the unknown. You have not moved onto new territory, and you are no longer in control. Also, you believe because you are always in control. I'm going to say that one more time. You are always in control. But at that moment where you are in your life is you're at a crossroad. And the choice will be yours as to your next steps. Whatever the situation, whether your marriage has broken down, your business has failed, you lost your home, you have been incarcerated, anything, however bad it may be, whatever the tribulation, try to program your mind to see that end as a new beginning. Now, how do I do that, I hear you ask? Well, fear has two meanings. Forget everything can run, or face everything can rise. Now, that's not new. That's something that's saying has been around for a very long time. But I know it's so easy to be in a situation and want to put your head in the sand, because we've all been there and we've all done that. But sometimes the only way we can overcome our problems is to face our problems. Now, you really aren't going to forget about your problems, as at that point in time, fear has magnified them tenfold. Your mind is telling you that right now you are not ready to face the problem. Every time you think about the situation, you become sick. Your stomach hurts, your head hurts. Sometimes the tension can even go through to your neck, your shoulders, or your back. So what are you going to do? Maybe run to the liquor store, the drugstore, food store, whatever your device is that will help you forget about your current situation. So now you're in a place where you don't have to face what you're going through. You can be content in this place. You may even find short-term happiness. Well, if you are never ready to face the problem then you won't be able to heal from the problem or find a solution to the problem. I'm going to say that one more time. If you are never really ready to face the problem, then you won't be able to heal from the problem or find a solution to the problem. Now, to heal from the past is to live in the present and know that who you are and where you are at that precise moment is where you need to be. Deal with today. Even if today is bad, just get through today so that you have the strength to deal with tomorrow. So maybe they've clamped your car. You may have lost your job. You have been heartbroken by someone you loved. You failed your exams. You didn't get the job you applied for. No matter what the circumstances may be, try to stay positive. And even when the negative thoughts come, still try to be thankful for one positive thing that has happened to you today. The fact that you woke up this morning is enough to be thankful for. No matter how hard the day may be, you still get another chance to make the next day even better. Now, everybody should be achieving their dreams, living the life that they aspire to live. No one wants to have to check their bank balance every time they shop, or count the pennies, or stretch the little bit of money they have as far as possible. Nobody wants to do that. But for some people, that is their reality. If you have money, you can afford the best doctors and nurses, but if it is your time to die, you will die. And if it's your time to live, you will live. In the 21st century, it is important that we are making money because everything costs money in this life, even water. If you do not have an apple tree at the back of your garden, you better believe it will cost you money if you want to eat an apple, right? So if for whatever reason your circumstances may change, which will bring about a change in your finances, it should not change who you are as a spiritual being. You still need to get up and be the best version of yourself. But first, you need to know who you are. So the first question to ask is, who am I? Remember, your ancestors said to know thyself. You first need to be able to understand self. Understand what drives you. What are your weaknesses as well as your strengths? What motivates you? What guides you? What inspires you? What brings you peace? And what brings you contentment? Does money make you, or do you make money? That, I believe, is the next question. You must ask yourself, do you have the determination, courage, and ability to go forward and achieve all your goals, even in the face of extreme adversity? Even when you get knocked back, not once, not twice, not even 10 times? Are you someone who gives up easily, or are you someone who perseveres? Now me, I passed my driving test on my 7th try. And I'm always proud to tell that story. Obviously, if I didn't have the money to keep going up for my test, I would not have passed. But if I did not have the perseverance and determination to keep trying, then I would not have passed either. But what if you have the perseverance but you do not have the funds? Well, in circumstances like those, you will possess the determination to do what you need to do to get the money you need to excel to the next level. You have one job, you may need two. Or you become innovative with your talents, tap into your creativity. Everyone has creative energy. They just have to channel it and use it. If you are not prepared to sacrifice a little to get a lot, then maybe you are not ready for what is to come. Sacrifice is determination. You have to be focused on your goal. Every step, even baby steps, is a step closer to achieving your goals. And just be thankful for the journey, no matter how hard it is, as you will grow from the experience. So there is an important lesson to learn, even if today you may not be where you want to be in life, but understand that today counts towards the future you, who you will be tomorrow. And I'm going to say that one more time. So even if today you may not be where you want to be in life, but understand that today counts towards the future you, who you will be tomorrow. Peace and blessings and love always. God bless.